Welcome to the biggest show in the world, Sports Bettors TV.
The biggest show in the world is celebrating Friday and the evolution of the weekend. What's going on, people? How's everybody doing out there? This is Rob the Mad Hatter, and you are sitting here listening to Sports Bettors TV and SportsBettorsTV.com. I am sitting here, and I'm talking with my boy, The Dream. Ked, what is going on out there today?
Hey, it's been all about just complete annihilating your body every night and getting up first thing in the morning and hollering at the SBTV Nation and telling them what's up.
Yes, man. We've been out 2 nights in a row now, kid. Living like rock stars, man. We got to kind of pull back from that a little bit, I think.
The body is taking a serious beating. I even missed the gym yesterday, which is like rare for me. I definitely got to get back in the flow of things. The eating has been absolutely horrific. The drinking's been absolutely incredible. And it is time to get back to the regular life and get things ready as we have the NBA and the NHL playoffs on the horizon, gang.
Yes, we do.
It's been a volatile last few days with both sports. So I hope you guys have been being careful. We've been trying to do the best we can to save you guys money and try to watch out for some of these bad spots. So I absolutely hope you guys have been being careful and taking it easy with this. Want to send a big ups this morning to everybody that's listening to the show. We got Slap NC17. We got Chad's, I'm not going to say that, Pacheco, Jason Adams, Oshnacker, Eddie E, It's Be Easy, James, Derek LeBrode, Luis Jimenez, no request, Tim Gardner, Hugo Flores, Randy Lockhart. Good morning to you, gang. What's up? Let's get it going.
Yes, sir. Everybody that's retweeting the show, I'll do the best I can to announce your names and all that, guys. What I'm doing here is I'm playing with 2 different devices here. I've got my computer for Spreaker. Because I was having a little bit of, it was slow a little bit, so I'm doing everything else on my phone. So just bear with me, bear with your boy, the Mad Hatter, and let's keep it going.
You guys on the retweets is I got my regular thing, my regular screen up, so I'm gonna keep it.
All right, good.
It popping. I'll keep a look out there. I see this thing we do just got on there, making it happen with it, and It Be Easy is out there doing it again. So yeah, I got the retweets. I'll get on that this morning, and let's get right into what happened last night, guys. As far as the hockey is concerned, last night we had a lot of games, big hockey card, but some things rang true. You cannot trust the Predators. As I was told, the Wild sat everybody, but apparently the guys that came in were better than the guys that the Preds started because they beat the Preds 4-2 yesterday.
In their house, dude.
In their house. Got to be careful. I told you cannot trust that Predators team right now. I feel really bad for them, as I hope it doesn't blow up in their face when they try to turn this thing on. The LA Kings just decided they don't really care about the playoffs as they won last year, and they're just going to just sit with their championship and talk about how they were dope last year because they're not dope this year as they lost to the Flames last night 3-1. The Sharks beat the Oilers 3-1. The Coyotes did not put up any goals last night. Yes. They are ready to dial in their season.
The under, son.
Push.
No, 5.5 player.
It was 5.5?
5.5, man. But you had to play a little bit more juice. It was like -125.
Okay, then you got that, and it was they lost 5-0. The Blackhawks and the Blues beat the Blackhawks yesterday 2-1. We had the Canadians over the Red Wings 4-3. We had the Senators beat the Rangers 3-0. The Hurricanes beat the Flyers 3-1, and the Lightning, which was the Dreams team yesterday. Told you guys yesterday that the Lightning would win. I'm still finding and picking out that 1 or 2 gems as the Lightning did beat the Devils yesterday. In that game, and the Panthers over the Bruins 4-2 as well went down in your hockey. As far as your NBA is concerned, 2 nasty games on the card.
Yes.
Well, not really. 1 nasty game and 1 good game. But the Bulls beat the Heat 89-78. Wow. And the Golden State Warriors beat the Blazers 116-105. And I know you guys, as fan favorites right now, is the MLBs, as everybody is knee-deep in those. We had the Reds over the Pirates 3-2. The Mets beat the Nationals 6-3. And Harvey pitched his behind off as he pitched 7 no-hit innings. Well, excuse me, I shouldn't say no-hit. No scoreless innings. 7 scoreless innings. And pitched well. All the antics happened when he left. as they gave up a few runs then, but it still was enough as the Mets put up 6. So, hey, big ups to him, and I guess he's back in good form again. The Detroit Tigers, which we were on as far as the sweep was concerned, beat the Twins 7-1. The Kansas City Royals, I hope I saved my man Direct Sports Solution from that game yesterday, as I didn't like the White Sox. I did like the Royals. I talked about that yesterday on the show. Hopefully saved them a couple bucks. The Indians beat the Astros 5-1. The Texas Rangers beat the smackdown out of the Oakland A's yesterday 10-1 as well. I was on the A's, so that was a little bit of a beat up. I seem to be getting beat with these Big Ten scores, huh?
You love a blowout, but in the opposite direction.
Right. We had the Giants over the Padres 1-0, and we had the Blue Jays over the Yankees 6-3, and also the Red Sox beat the Phillies 6-2. And those are your scores for baseball yesterday, player.
You see what Yado sent, kid?
I did not.
Crazy. Crazy. Good morning to everybody, kid. I am fired up today, dude. I feel like beating my chest. I don't know why, man. I'm just like, you know what I mean? You would think that with a lack of sleep and all that, you'd be, you know, yeah, that's incredible. But you would think with a lack of sleep, you know what I'm saying, that I'd be not feeling so good or whatever. But I am amped this morning, kid. Amped.
I hear you.
Yes. All right. So, dude, we got some big shows coming up, kid. We got the NHL playoffs start next Wednesday, brother. And we've got the first lady of the Fake Fam is going to be coming on along with the Total Sports Edge, and we are going to tear it up next Wednesday. And then next Friday is my birthday, kid. I can't wait to get on. My man Crush the Bookie's going to come on a little bit. We're going to talk some stuff. And I got some other guests that we're working on, man. So very excited about that. Very excited about popping some liquor early and rocking and rolling from there. Guys, real quick, this weekend I will be here tomorrow with the evil genius Dr. Dan. We'll be doing the show. And Dream, Sunday I am off.
Uh-oh.
I am off. I am going to be in New York City. Okay, this equipment is kind of crazy to bring. I'm going to be off the map on Sunday. So, you know what, guys, we'll be tweeting all day long with our plays and stuff like that. So, we'll be back at it on Monday, kids. So, this is your last day of the weekend, brother.
Oh, that's awesome.
Being facetious over there, kid. The nation's waiting for money to be coming in, Playboy. So, what you want to?
But this is the time. I told everybody knows this is fall back time. You guys who are pressing this, just stop. I mean, or play easy money. I'm telling you, take a minute because it's real volatile, man. It's a bad time to be trying to gamble on NBA and NHL. As you don't know what's going on, and we preach, responsible gambling, and we preach trying to do the best thing. And right now, it's not the best time to be playing.
No, unless you can find a couple of gems, kid. Like you said, maybe focusing on the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th place teams in like the East or West as far as the NBA is concerned. And the same thing with hockey, with some of these teams on the outside looking in, you know what I mean? Your typical must-win situations that always blow up.
Blow up in your face.
So what you want to get into first?
Hey, we can move it over to, I guess, the biggest card to start would be probably baseball.
Baseball, huh? You want to start right out the gate. You know what? Because that's probably where you're getting some max efforts out of people. So,
right.
Yo, big ups real quick to Casano. I got 55 to win 50. I got Spot Bet. I've got Doc. I've got Terry Bassard. It Be Easy, Snoopy Bets, P for Prez, Yip 82, Yodo. I got C. Rodriguez Jr., The Andy Mag, Smokey, JC, hashtag SBTV Nation, Irvin, Mo, James Harrelson, Kano, Mo Diggs, Bataflocka, Marco Spagnola, No Request, and Matty Fresh, just to name a few. And hey, you know what's nice, dude? My man Irvin hit me up. He's in New York.
Yep.
And he found out that I was going to Pasha on Saturday night, and he said he wanted to come meet me for a drink.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought that was really nice of him.
All right.
So big ups to him on that, kid. Looking forward to meeting up with him and knocking a couple back before I go in and wild out to one of my favorite DJs, because as the Dream likes to allude to, I am a DJ groupie.
How did a DJ groupie? Oh, my God.
I'm a groupie for myself because I've been killing the ones and twos over here for the show, Playboy. Oh, man. Guys, so we're planning some big stuff, man. We got the I want to say, what is the date here? It is May 2nd, Saturday. We are planning show, dude. We got the Kentucky Derby and we got the Pacquiao-Mayweather fight, man. Huge.
Love
Huge
to see
show.
that Floyd and them decided that they wanted to move the pay-per-view money up to $100 finally and play everybody. Not only did we wait 2 to 3 years for them to finally put this fight together, but then they're going to up the charges on pay-per-view on us. Oh, I tell you, sometimes the athletes just make you want to just throw up. You know they got more money than God. Floyd got so much money, always running around with his Bentleys and his mansions and everything like that. We've been dying for this fight. Pacquiao practically owns the damn Philippines, and everybody's dying for the fight. And what do? Oh, you guys dying for the fight? You want the fight bad? Well, guess what? You're gonna pay for it. That's the American way. Only place you don't gotta pay for nothing is right here at Sports Bettors TV.
Yes, yeah, definitely, man. Hey, you know what? If you think about it, if you're paying $100 to be at your crib, you might as well go out and spend, $100 on liquor and food and go watch it somewhere. You know what I mean?
It depends. It depends on how you look at that. You got that. When you go out, you're gonna have that atmosphere. Some people like going out. Some people like being in the comfort of their home. Personally, for the fights, I like doing the fights at my crib. You know that. I like to, get a little spread out. Have some people over. We put it on the big screen and we watch it here, and it's nice and comfy as opposed to, going out to a bar, because honestly, you get involved with people who you might not want to be around. You got that one clown that's drinking too much, or somebody's being rude, or you know how it works. So it's just it makes it's a good get together. Coming over to the crib, coming over to the crib and watching the fight.
The problem is that you live out in the woods, player. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. Yo, the Dream loves.
I keep a lot of the riffraff. the riffraff doesn't make it to the crib.
I think you're like a closet hillbilly or something, son. I really do, man. Yesterday we're going to the casino, right? This cat's like, oh, dude, let me go, shortcut, whatever. Son, we were in the middle of nowhere with that, man. I'm like waiting for the Mongoloids to come out and attack our vehicles and stuff like that. No cell phone service for anybody, kid. Damn, son. The ride home was much better, dude, going my way, by the way.
I stay in areas where you cannot be robbed. All right? You can leave your doors unlocked and not worry about nobody in your crib. All right?
Yeah, right. I was waiting for Blair Witch to come popping out, son. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing about my neighborhood is, though, you will get the occasional white guy that kills his whole family in the rest of the neighborhood. You got to be careful for that.
Someone plotting to get you.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing you got to watch out for in my neighborhood.
All right.
You're good. As far as break dancing on the corner and cats asking for change and cats ripping you off and then looking at you when you come home, none of that exists where I live at.
What is the under-over on how many people you got to wave to when you pull out of the cul-de-sac? I bet you got to wave to 9 or 10 neighbors right out of the gate. Hey, neighbor. Hey, yeah. Dream lives on the perfectly manicured cul-de-sac, man. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of the woods. It's funny.
Hey, it's all about my kids, man. I can sit my kids outside. They can play, and I don't got to worry about anything happening to them other than them coming home with some s'mores.
All right, man. Big ups to Total Sports Edge. I got Face Kicker, Blunt Master, Clown, man, Swag. Let's see who else. John Lewis, Holiday, Buddy the Dog, Jay Snyder, Sir Mata. What is going on? You guys are the bomb, kid. You make my day, man, doing this. And Direct Sports Solutions hit me up, dude. He ended up moving to the Cleveland Indians yesterday. So big ups to him for doing that and cashing tickets. I love it. I love it. All right, so let's get into this and rock and roll from there, my man. Let's see. Doing this on my phone. Okay, I'm pulling up the lines because I'm hoping that, we can get it done a lot faster and have a clearer show here.
Let's go right into let's go to the NBA, actually. Let's start off there.
You want to do NBA? Okay, I don't blame you there. All right, let's shoot with the NBA and see if we can find any kind of money on a ticket today. Now, I do want to say this, and I went back and forth with Crush the Bookie on this. My boy's playing Boston, and I don't know if my boy's going to be playing. So I don't even see a line for that yet. I don't know is that today?
Do the nation a favor, all right? Just do the lines, okay?
Shut up.
And do the futures, all right? Just do the nation a favor. Don't come in here this Friday talking about LeBron James, all right? Because nobody's feeling you with that, all right?
Hey, remember my no-score first inning with Harvey yesterday, son?
You start with my boy.
No, I'm just saying that he's probably not playing.
Good, whatever. Nobody cares. We're not going near that game. It's an ugly game. The Cavs don't need to win. The Celtics do need to win. But who knows what the Cavs are going to bring tonight at their home. So just stay away from that game.
You don't have any line, do you? I'm not seeing a line yet.
Hold on. Let me see. I could pull it up if there is one. So,
I think they're all sitting there twiddling their thumbs, the odds makers, waiting to see if my boy's going to get off the bench or not.
Yeah, I got no line right now. Let me look at the book. Look, you always want to talk about LeBron James, son.
It's because that's my boy, kid. Come on. All right, well, let me go into another game here.
You just want to talk about me. I made you way more money than LeBron James.
Keep sending me Peyton Manning in the NFL.
I made you way more money.
Keep sending me your boy.
I should be the only one you want to talk about. And Peyton ball regular season has been mighty good to everybody.
Yeah, regular season until we push all in on the playoffs.
Peyton ball this, Peyton ball that. Peyton ball did a whole lot of winning this year in regular season.
Regular season. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Because in the playoffs, he always lays an egg, kid.
Like always, did a whole lot of winning regular season.
Yes.
No,
yes.
I got no line for them.
Yeah, nothing. All right, so the first one I got on the ticket is Toronto at the Orlando Magic. The line is anywhere from 5.5 to 6 with an under-over of 201 to 202.5. Toronto playing at Orlando, dude. Toronto
with nothing to play for. The Magic
Absolutely
with nothing to play for equals don't play the game.
I agree, man. I mean, you just don't know what you're going to even get out of Toronto. You know, I mean,
no idea.
When do the NBA playoffs start?
I think like Tuesday, right?
Let's see, NBA playoff schedule. Let's just take a look at what we got here, guys. We do a lot of our show off the cuff. You know what I mean? We don't rehearse anything. We don't do nothing. If anything, we come together and pick out some music. 5 minutes before the show starts. But we are going like right off. Right live, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's rehearsed. This is all just us kicking it, man. I do not have it up here yet.
Want to thank $, Brian Terrell. We also have Boxing News, Clown Man Swag, Betting the Dream, Alex Washington, Clown Man Swag again, Andy Mack, and Yato this morning as they are retweeting. Also, It Be Easy, Mo, The Things We Do. Kinsley is out there this morning as well, retweeting the show. Crush the Bookies out there. Jason Adams is involved. Tim Gardner, what's happening? Monica Sanchez, good morning, baby girl. Sports Cash-In, Underdogs, Real Picks, Nitesh M, Ed. 9 Horse Hayden, what's going on? J. Rich DeMare, what's happening, player? Julio Prado, what's up? And Total Sports Edge and Sylvia, good morning to you.
Next Saturday, the 18th, is when the playoffs begin, dude.
Okay.
So that's the day after my birthday, man. So we're going to have a huge show, and we may have to adjust your, maybe switch your Saturday for Sunday or something like that.
We could do something. We could work it in.
Yeah,
we could add to it. It's no problem. I'll get involved for the start of the NBA.
Yeah, man, because we got those series plays to talk about.
Yep,
you know what I mean.
We can actually get talking to that though, probably on Thursday or Friday of that week as well. That Saturday, that's the fight, right?
No. The fight's 2 weeks after that.
All right, so we're good. Yeah, we could do something. We'll work it out as it comes. We'll figure it out. I'll get something down with you. Now back to this NBA. We got what's the next matchup we're looking at?
Next matchup we're looking at here, guys. We've got, let's see, the Indiana Pacers playing at the Detroit Pistons. The Indiana Pacers are anywhere from a 4 to 5 point favorite. I can tell you this. That's a team that has to win.
I was going to say that the Indiana Pacers looks like a good play tonight, guys, as they need to win. But the Pistons are definitely trying to play spoiler. They've been playing hard to end out this season. They're not just giving it away. So it is going to be, probably a competitive game. But the Pacers should win. The Celtics went into Indiana on Wednesday and beat them 113-103. But Detroit was competitive.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at it. Indiana has won 3 straight games. As you know, Paul George is back at the helm, rocking and rolling there. They are 4-2 against the spread in the last 6 games. Let's see. But they are 3-5-1 against the spread in the last 9 games on the road, dude.
So you know what that's telling you guys? Money line.
Yes. The money line.
Is
Detroit Pistons, like you said, man, been a little pesky here. Against the spread. They have been 5-1 in the last 6 games at home. But straight up, dude, 7-15 in the last 22 games.
Yeah, because they're not winning, but they're gonna, like I said, they're competitive. You're not going in there just blowing them out.
Yes, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So that's why I'm saying this is definitely a great money spot game. Definitely, you can probably put this with another team. There are probably 2 on the horizon that I'm spotting. That you probably could put this with and have a very lucrative night.
Okay, all right. Taking a look at the next one here. I like Indiana as well. I think you and I need to talk a little bit further about that one, to be honest with you. Next one we got on the ticket, we got the Milwaukee Bucks coming into the New York Knicks, and the Bucks are anywhere from an 8.5 to 9.5 point favorite. The Bucks are in the playoffs, but barely. But what do they have to play for?
Because all right now. Are they holding anybody off? What are they doing as far as your playoff?
It's seeding. Let's just see here. Playoff standings. All right. Let me take a look here and see what I got. Updated playoff picture. Why you gotta send me ads, man? I hate this thing. All right. Let me take a look. And see what I got, boys and girls out there.
I'm pulling it up as well.
Pull it up, dude.
I forgot that you're on the phone.
Yeah, I'm doing it on the phone today, man.
Which is rough.
Yeah, that's a little rough. But you know what? It moves pretty fast, so I'm pretty... Oh, here we go. All right, Milwaukee is... Let's see. Milwaukee underneath them has Boston and Brooklyn. And Indiana's on the outside looking in, 1 game behind Brooklyn for the 8th spot. Milwaukee, I think they're good, man. But they're currently at the 6th seed, so they would play Chicago if the playoffs ended, if the playoffs started today. I don't really see them falling, they got 2 games ahead of Boston and Brooklyn.
Right.
I think they beat the Knicks though.
Oh, I think they beat the Knicks too.
All right. So what you think?
Yeah, I think it's another money line situation.
Right.
And I actually like Milwaukee. I like pumping Milwaukee in and putting them in with the Pacers.
I like it too, man. I like it too. Next one we got on the ticket, we got the Charlotte Hornets, and I am not butchering that and saying New Orleans Hornets, guys. To all my critics out there, Charlotte Hornets are playing at the Atlanta Hawks, and the Atlanta Hawks are anywhere from 9.5 to 10 point favorite. Dude, I can't mess with this Hawks team. It's like,
well, you can't.
No, every time I bet against them thinking they have nothing to play for, they prove me wrong. So
yeah,
I'm good with that.
They have nothing to play for, but they're just good. So that's why you got to just leave them alone. In this situation, they probably are going to beat the Hornets. I don't know if they're going to cover their spread. They got nothing to play for. The Hornets got nothing to play for. So I would just stay away from this game as we can't get a feel on it.
All right, let me just take a look real quick. I don't know. I mean, the Hornets are still in this thing now, aren't they?
Are they?
They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they got the 8th spot, kid. No, I'm sorry, Charlotte. Damn, kid. New Orleans Pelicans and the Charlotte Hornets. Damn! That keeps messing. That's like you in Brooklyn and New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I keep messing the whole thing up. All right. Charlotte is done, dude. Charlotte has nothing to play for, so we're good with that one. We don't need to worry about that there. Atlanta should win that game, even with their backups in if they do it. So next one we got on the ticket, we got your San Antonio Spurs now going into Houston, bro.
Yep.
Minus 2.5 to 3 points. Wow. You want to talk a little revenge for Houston or what?
No.
They got smoked in San Antonio the other night.
Yeah, I know.
So
they got smoked. is so, and by the way, if San Antonio beats them, they'll have a better record than them and move by them. If
You're
they
right.
win today. This is a stay away from game.
Wow, San Antonio, dude, this thing is so knotted up right now. San Antonio has a 53-26 record, where Houston has 53-25. And then
so does Memphis.
Yeah, man, this thing is all knotted up here, dude. Can you and the Memphis? Yeah, right. They only have 25 losses, but 53 wins. So can you imagine if San Antonio wins out?
Dude, I tried to tell you the other day that San Antonio's got to move into that second spot.
Oh, unreal.
I told you that. You're like, no, they're not.
I couldn't even fathom that about a week and a half ago, bro.
I know you couldn't, but I've been talking about San Antonio Spurs. I mean, you know how I do, brother. I start listening.
Yeah, I know. You're so dope. That's right. I keep forgetting. You got headphones that fit on your head over there, player, or what?
Well, we know if your headphones fit on your head.
I don't know if they make the right size ones for you, kid. Did you have to special order that or something?
You got little teeny headphones.
Whatever.
Matter of fact, you got those the pods that you
I'll
stick in
deal
the
with that,
earbuds.
but the underwear are big. How about that?
Hey, you got the ear pod. You got those little earbuds you put in yours.
All right. Big ups to Class A Vortex. I got Blue Chips. I got Randy Lockhart out there. What is going on? He's sending me all kinds of stats, and I'm doing the best I can to look at him, brother. Like I said, I am on the phone today. Dude, 55 retweets of the show already, bro.
That's what's
We're
up.
not even halfway through the show, kid. Everybody must be feeling Friday and feeling froggy today. So let's see what else we got on the ticket. So are you going to get that game or what?
No.
No? You go with it?
Yeah, I said no. You got to stay away from that game. You don't know where that game's going to go. I don't know you don't know what Pop and them are going to do, and you don't know what Houston's going to do. No way am I going anywhere near that game.
I think everybody comes out with max efforts, though.
Everybody does, but on both sides.
I think so, man. I think so.
So that's a max. So that's a nice game to watch.
How about this one, man? This is a big line. I would never plug underdog in this situation, but the OKC Thunder, bro, 13.5 to 14-point favorites over Sacramento in OKC. Under over 215.5 to 217.
That's about as close of a sure shot game that you are probably going to find on the board, especially right now. OKC is in a desperate need for a win badly. If you can get rid of the 13, you don't even have. I can just tell you that OKC wins. You don't even. This is not even going to be competitive. As far as the 13, I don't know about the 13. I actually think they probably are going to cover that too. But OKC should beat the brakes off the Kings. They need this win in a bad way. I see almost no way the Kings win this game.
They're scoring a lot of points, the two of these teams, because the over has gone over in like a lot of their previous games.
Right.
But I'm taking a look at this here. Over has gone over 14 of the last 21 OKC games and 4 out of the last 5 Sacramento. But Sacramento, dude, 1-6 straight up in the last 7 games and 3-8-1 against the spread in the last 12 games on the road. However, OKC's been equally as bad. 1-6 straight up in the last 7 as well. So I don't know. I think like you said, I think they desperately need a win. I think they're going to get the win. I think maybe you can get involved maybe in a teaser, bro. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that? Getting like under 7 or something?
Yeah. You probably are good if you can get under 7. I'm not sure. I wouldn't. No, you're good with under 7.
Under 7, right?
Yeah.
That might be a play for me personally. So let's go into the next one here. We got Phoenix going at the New Orleans Pelicans. And yeah, I got it right this time. All right, the line is anywhere pretty much 9s all across the board, or New Orleans being favored. Under over 195.5 to 197. New Orleans should win this game, but that's a lot of points for them to be given.
I'm liking New Orleans in this spot. You know, they got to get a win here. They're home. They should be comfortable. The Suns, we talked about the Suns, you know, in their free fall after the All-Star break. So I like the Pelicans to win here. Another team that you want to get in the money line, you could probably put them with the Bucks or the Pacers, and add that to your money line parlay. You know, I don't really like doing 3 teams, but I think you could get away with 3 teams in this spot.
Yes. Taking a look at it here. I'm not quite sure what I would want to do with the total on that, though. I haven't played totals in hoop in a minute.
I'm not. I stink with them, so I let them loose. I'm not even being bothered with the totals.
But you don't stink at anything. You're dope. Right? Everything you touch turns to gold, player, right?
Everything I touch turns to gold, brother.
All right, in the woods. But anyway, let's see. Memphis at the...
You're not the woods. Meanwhile, here's an 18-wheeler in the background driving by.
You probably got like a red and black flannel on right now, player. Drinking a can of Peel's Light in the back. All right, anyway, we got the Memphis Grizzlies at the Utah Jazz. Memphis minus 2.5 to 3 with an under over 179 to 180. Dude, the Utah Jazz at home, and you got the Grizzlies coming in. Dude, I can't make heads or tails of the Grizzlies. I'll be honest with you. They're like, they can end up in like a 6 or 7 seed by the time this is done. You know what I mean? Because the West is so good.
Yep, you're right. They could. And I don't think it's going to matter where they end up because I think they're going to be out of the playoffs very quickly.
Yeah, you think?
I do, because they just don't, like I said, they're missing a couple of pieces to the puzzle, and they're missing some scoring. And I didn't like the way they ended the way they're ending the season at all.
No, they're just like faltering way off, dude. I mean, you take a look at them here. They're 2-4 against the spread in the last 6 games on the road, and the under has gone under 5 of the last games as well, so they're not scoring points. Utah 4-1-1 against the spread in the last 6, and 5-1 straight up in the last 6 games. All right. Stay away.
Stay away for sure. I mean, if you're going to go, I almost want to tell you to take the Jazz because I kind of like them. But no, I would definitely stay away from this game as you don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if Memphis is going to come out to play. But the Jazz do play tough at home, but there's no reason to get involved with this game. There's easier games out there. I concur, man. I concur. Guys, sorry if I'm a little slow responding on Twitter. I'm doing everything from my phone today. We got the Minnesota T-Wolves at the L.A. Lakers. And Lake Show is minus 5 to 6 points. Dude, I think Lake Show gets a win here. Yeah, I think so too. Got the T-Wolves coming in decimated with injuries. Kid, they got nobody left. Nobody left for, let me just take a look and see how long that injury report is for the Minnesota T-Wolves. I mean, I see my man, Clownman Swag, say he doesn't like to go out to the UFC fights because he says everyone thinks that they can fight after that. He's so right, bro. He's so right. Everybody thinks that they can grapple as soon as they get out of there. I love that. All right, here we go. Hall of Shame game, dude. Minnesota losers of 8 straight games and the L.A. Lake Show losers of 5 straight. Now, Lake Show did have the Clippers 2 times in a row, so, I mean, you gotta take that into consideration. But Lake Show 1-6 straight up in the last 7 games at home. But dude, believe it or not, Minnesota's covering the spread on the road. It's 5-2 against the spread in the last 7 games on the road for Minnesota, bro. Because they've been getting like 30. Yeah, right. Good point. Good point. All right, so let's just take a look. I think Lake Show wins a game. Yeah, I think Lake Show gets a win there, but I'm not betting on it. Big ups to my man, Clownman Swag, the Red Sports Solutions, Brian Terrell, Blue Chips. The pick is out there as well. Guys, thank you so much for all the retweet love that we are getting. Also, we got Kelsey, we got Tim Gardner, we've got Monica Sanchez, we've got Ed out there, 9-Horse Hayden, J. Rich Demare, Julio Prado, and Total Sports Edge. Thank you guys so much for the retweets. We love ya. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, a lot of people on Twitter this morning, man. I'm looking at it now. I'm like, wow. I'm just getting caught up, dude. Unbelievable. Guys, when I move away from my Twitter page for like 5 minutes, I mean, literally, the notifications are just madness, especially during the show, man, with all these people wilding out on this Friday morning. What's the Laker Timberwolves line again? 5. You know what, guys? You could
like
take
it.
the Lake Show. You could take the Lake Show today.
I agree.
You really could. You could take the Lake Show, and you know what? You could give the 5.
Wow.
You could give the 5. The Lakers will win, and they'll beat them by more than 5. They'll beat them by more than 5.
Really?
Yeah, the Lakers will beat them by more than 5. I like that. I got no problem with that. You could take the Lakers today, and they would win. They will beat them by more than 5. Now, I don't love this play because it's the Lakers, obviously, and it's two bad teams. But if you want a single game to play, and you just want to play a single game against the spread, that would be my huckleberry right there.
How do you compare the Lake Show to the Sacramento Kings?
Slightly better.
Do you think Lake Show is better than the Kings?
Slightly, I do. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm a Laker fan. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think the Lakers have the internal turmoil that the Kings have.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
The Kings got all that since going on behind the scenes. That the Lakers just know they stink. So and they're dealing with that. You know what I mean? But the Kings don't. The Kings stink and don't really know why they stink, and then they're fighting amongst each other and all that headache. So that's why I think I like the Lakers more than the Kings.
Okay. All right. You know what? I think I'm on board with you on that. I think we're gonna get Lake Show.
Wow.
Remember, I had Lake Show in Vegas in a hit.
Yeah. No, I know you
know
did.
I
know. You're right.
Against the Sixers.
After you crushed everybody else's stuff with the hockey that day.
That wasn't my play, by the way.
I'll never forget. I walked up. I went out to see MJ come back feeling in a good mood. I come upstairs into the lounge of the sports book. Hatter is sitting up in the chair.
The Coyotes.
The Hockey Immortals yelling and screaming. Total Sports Edge is over in the corner with the glasses on. It looked like it was just like balling time. Everybody's holding their tickets, happy, like they just robbed a bank.
until the Coyotes, because the Coyotes were doing really well the whole game.
I looked at the ticket, saying, "Oh, they must have something dope." I looked at the ticket and was like, "Who gave this play?" See what you kids do when Daddy ain't home.
Oh, man, my man Bada Flocka is on here early in Arizona. What is up? Let's see. No Request is kind of feeling the Pacers.
As soon as I said who gave this play out, for the next half hour, the other team stayed at the Coyotes goalie's end. They never left. It was like the puck was down there for the rest of the
whole time, kid. The whole time I was like, yo, man, this dude really did this.
I was like, damn, why don't somebody just pick the puck up and throw it to the other end?
Oh, man, I know. That's funny. That's funny.
Oh, man. I was like, yo, you guys ain't winning that play.
I know. That's the first thing you said, man. I was like, did you really come in the room and say we ain't going to win? Really? Idiot. All right. Everybody looked at you like you had 3 heads when you said that.
Everybody looked at me like I had 3 heads, like, yeah, Dree, whatever. And then 15 minutes after me saying that.
Speaking of hockey,
all went right down.
Speaking of hockey, let's jump into it. Let's see if you got anything on your repertoire for this evening.
Let's go with the hockey. You only have it's a light hockey day today.
Yes.
There's only 2 games. You got the Sabres against the Blue Jackets, which is the Blue Jackets are giving a lot of juice.
Wow. Are they in the playoffs? They're going to be sitting anybody? What's the deal there?
I don't know. Even if they sit, it's the Sabres, dude.
Yeah, I know.
That's the problem. Even if they sit there, guys, their bench is probably better than the Sabres. But, the Sabres does get that occasional win. I wouldn't. Randy Lockhart is looking like he's trying to get involved with this game. I wouldn't get involved with it. I don't like it. It's not. I wouldn't do it personally.
Let's take a look here and see what I got as far as they're concerned. Damn. NHL standings. Let's see. Columbus Blue Jackets.
I don't get the playoff breakdown anymore. I don't understand.
It's weird, right? It's kind of crazy. Maybe somebody can explain it to us. Yeah, I mean, you see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you see all these other teams in the East. You know what I mean? Looking for the wild card. So Well, you get 2 wild card teams, so that makes 8 in each conference. But Columbus is actually, let's see,
They got it.
40 and 35. 40 and 35 right now. Still make it a put, dude. They ain't getting in the playoffs, dude.
No, they're not.
So why they giving all that juice?
But they should win.
Okay, so run it.
No.
Get it. Come on.
Too much.
Too much. Wait a minute. Hold on. Do I got to stop the music? Did you just say too much juice?
For this situation, it is, yeah. Because it's the end of this. Nah, I'm not playing garbage.
Wow. Okay, all right. I can respect that, man. You kind of calming down a little bit. Let's see. My man Tony, 2 picks is out there.
At all. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm just not going to play. These 2 teams, there's nothing. They're not playing for nothing, man. I'm not going to just be throwing money away.
Total Sports Edge said he's laughing his ass off. He said the Coyotes the next night went in and smashed the Red Wings.
But that's the next night. That's the next night.
Big ups to my man sportslock.com for coming on yesterday, guys. Let me know how you made out with that app. I know a lot of the nation was jumping on there, so pretty interested to hear what you got to say, get some feedback on it, because it sounded really cool. I was working yesterday, and then I shot right to the casino, man, so I couldn't really get involved with it. But over this weekend, I'm going to be messing around with it a little bit, because my birthday's next weekend, so I'm going to try to play the whole this is my birthday week thing with my bride, so she's not breaking my balls. But we'll see how long that lasts, because damn well as soon as I say the wrong thing, you know what I'm saying, it blows up in my face.
You're out of here.
I'm good. Yeah, exactly. So I got to keep reminding her there, because she does a birthday month. So I'm going to try to get a birthday week at least. All right. So we got the Islanders going into the Pittsburgh Penguins. What you think there?
Man, the Islanders, they've just been terrible lately. They haven't wanted to win. They've been just trying to coast their way into the playoffs, and they're going to end up getting ran right out of the playoffs after they coast their way into there. The Penguins, you know what? Outside shot, they're working hard, maybe trying to, I don't think they're going to get in either. 42-26. Stay away. No good.
Yeah, stay away. Stay away. I agree with you on that. I think that's a really nasty game.
Take the night off with hockey.
Maybe get involved with a live line or something, but not initially. Let's move over to the MLBs and see what we got. The MLB, dude.
Yep.
I don't want to pat myself on the back or anything, but the MLBs, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because we're not really picking too many games, but like the no score first inning with the Mets yesterday hit. You were plugging the Tigers. Yep. I had Harang the other night.
Yep.
The Tigers winning 11-0. So I mean, hey, maybe we could say, maybe we could say how dope you are in baseball at some point.
I'm gonna get dope in baseball. It's only a matter of me just really, buckling in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! I can only imagine what your bride thinks of your stuff. Oh God.
She thinks I'm the dopest. Let's go, player. Let's keep it moving. What you got?
Let's see what I got here. All right. First one I got on a ticket is, let's just refresh the phone here and see what I got. The Toronto Blue Jays at the Baltimore Orioles. It's a 2:05 start. The juice pretty much even. You got Baltimore minus 111. You could actually get Toronto at plus 110 if you shop the lines from SportsBetterStevie.com. What you got there?
That is, the Baltimore has Norris, I pronounced that right, on the mound, and he's going against Breeley on the mound for the Blue Jays. I like my man Breeley, man. Breeley's, been kind of dope, in the past. So I'm liking him this season, maybe to get off and maybe try to get out to a good start. The Blue Jays have shown, they went into New York and did their thing a little bit. Orioles, good team too. So, I'm going to lean Breeley, but I'm not, this is not a game I would play personally because you got Toronto on the road. I haven't seen enough baseball to start getting a feel for it yet, in these teams. So this is one that I probably would stay away from. But if I'm going to lean, I like my man Breeley because he's a seasoned veteran.
Hey guys, what we do too is we like to gauge the pitchers, and when we start getting maybe 2 to 3 starts under their belt, then we'll start talking about what their ERA is and what their records are and stuff like that. But right now we have nothing to go off of. You know what I mean? You probably only got one game out of them. Yeah,
Past
exactly.
records
Yeah,
is
you
all
got,
you got.
last
Like I
year's
said,
stuff.
my man Breeley is a vet, so that's the only reason I'd be leaning that way. But probably leave it alone.
All right, sounds good to me, brother. Sounds good. All right, so the next one I got on the ticket here, I'm just waiting for the phone to pull it up, is the Houston Astros at the Texas Rangers. Battle of Texas here. Houston minus 105. Texas is pretty much even money with an under over of 8 to 8.5. Who you got pitching on this?
All right, for Houston, you have Mr. McHugh going, and for the Rangers, you got Holland going. Now, here's the deal. I don't ever remember Houston being good. Do you?
They got my man Altuve running wild over there, stealing bases and doing his thing, but...
Yeah, I just, this Houston team, they've been bad for a long time. I don't know why, but they have been bad for a while. Texas, coming off, they got a 2-2 start. Holland's a pretty good pitcher. He's another veteran pitcher. And I know McHugh's not bad either. I don't know what you do in this spot, as I don't really like this game at all. These two teams are so I'm going to leave it alone, but you guys might like it, so do your thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me get a little of this stream. Little Kevin Little going. All right, so yeah, man, yeah, kind of break it up a little bit. Get ready for the summer coming, man. Hope you can get the diet in check, kid, because mine's been awful. Let's see, Detroit Tigers at the Cleveland Indians, and let's see, Cleveland's minus 111, and Detroit plus 119. So who you got pitching?
Detroit's got Simon on the mound going against McAllister for the Indians. And big ups to regular name pitchers going on today. I'm really feeling that as I don't have to butcher them. Detroit's off to a hot start as we've been on them pretty well. They're off to a 3-0 start. They look good. The bat's been coming through. Detroit, they started off last year. I remember Detroit started off pretty hot as well at the beginning of the season, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and then their bullpen imploded. The bullpen's not bad though so far.
No. So hey, let's look for Detroit. You know what? I'm kind of thinking that they're going to keep up their winning ways. They're coming into a Cleveland Indian team. I think the Indians are like in the middle of like trying to, I don't know, restructure their team. I don't really know what they're doing with that Indian team, but they haven't been bad. But I like Detroit again. You like Detroit again, huh? I think it's a stay away from game personally. You're probably right, but I think I like Detroit again. I'm not going to go crazy, obviously. I don't think I'm even going to bet it, so I'm just giving you guys a lean. I kind of am going to lean. Detroit's got, the winning pedigree right now. Let's keep rolling with them till they lose. Keep it moving. All right, so let me just see what I got next on the ticket here. Scrolling, pulling it up. Minnesota Twins against the White Sox. Against the Chicago White Sox. This is the battle of somebody here is gonna finally get a win. Both teams are 0-3, off to awful starts. The White Sox, the White Sox, you can't ever figure. I don't know. I haven't been able to figure them out. They look dope 1 minute, then they look awful. They're up and down. They got Noshi on the mound for them, and you got Malone on the mound for Minnesota. Guys, I don't know why you want to get involved in this game, other than you think that one of these teams may be better than their record is showing. So if you think that, then go with what you know. I would say stay away because they both look booty this year. Yes. When's Chris Sale coming back? I don't. My man broke his foot moving furniture in his house, dude. See? Chris Sizzle. I love it. Moving furniture in his house. Broke his foot. No, don't you get paid a lot of loot? Why are you moving furniture? You know what I mean? Typical baseball. That shows you how a baseball can. Think about how much furniture you moved in your house without breaking your foot. But a baseball guy broke his foot. Unbelievable. Maybe he had a couple shots of Fireball in him or something. Chris should have had me come over. I would have moved everything in your house for free. Yes. Yeah. As long as you come out. As long as you come out and don't play me with your awful performances from time to time. Let's see. We got Chicago Cubs at the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies are minus 119. Chicago plus 124. It's the best lines you're going to get. Under over 10 to 10.5 being at Coors Field. As you know, the ball flies out of the park over there. Who you got? You got Wood going for the Cubs and Matt Zek going for the Rockies. The Rockies are off to a good start. Somebody said to me that their lineup is dope this year. They got a lot of steam in that lineup. So hey, they're finally home. It's their home opener for them because they opened up on the road against the Brew Crew and beat the brakes off of them.
Undefeated.
So why not keep it going as you got this Cubs team that comes in and the Cubs are a bit on the shaky side. So I kind of would lean towards Colorado today.
Okay. All right. Next one I got on the ticket here is the Washington Nasties going into the Philadelphia Phillies. And the Nasties are minus 147. You could get the Phillies plus 141 with an under-over of 7 to 7.5.
That's Gonzalez going for the Nationals up against Williams going for the Phillies. No opinion on this game. Trying to figure out what both these teams are. I'm pretty much leaning on the Phillies being booty this year. It looks like they're going to have a long season. The Natties, I don't know, up and down, up and down, up and down. Let's see what they're going to get going. Nice game to watch and try to keep an eye out as one of these teams you're probably going to be able to bet against most of this season and make a little bit of money.
Yeah, but we got to talk about the chase system in baseball, dude. I'm going to put a warning out there, guys. Listen, the chase system in baseball, I have tried it several times. It doesn't work, okay? Look at the Brewers. You know what I'm saying? They lost 3 games in a row at home. Excuse me about that. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to get my stuff going out of my chest here. But, yeah, 3 games in a row, bro. So, I mean, and you were laying juice each time. So now if you're trying to chase the Brew Crew, you probably have to put up, if that was like 1 unit, you probably had to go to 3 units. Now you got to go to 8 units to get back to 4. And I mean, it's just a headache. So the chase system, fading a team, betting a team, something like that. I could see betting a team that's hot, if they win 3 in a row or something like that, taking them on the 4th game or whatever. But if you're chasing a team that's losing, it could get nasty. So I've done it. Dude, I've been doing this a long time, guys, couple decades now. And I've tried this many different ways, and it just doesn't work. So just keep that in the back of your brains when you're trying to, chase a team to get that 1 win. Because that'll be when they lose 9 in a row. All right? Next one we got on the ticket, we got the Boston Celtics, my bad. Boston Red Sox at the New York Stanks. And the Boston Red Sox are minus 109 with the Stanks at plus 1. Pretty much even money all across the board, 109. Under over 7.5. Dream, who do you got pitching for the Sox and the Stanks?
Give me 2 seconds, brother.
Okay, no problem. No problem at all. That gives me a little chance to jump back on Twitter and see who is popping over here. Let's see, I got Vegas Bank loving the music today. What is going on? Total Sports Edge. Yato is asking about call-ins, dude.
Say what?
Yato's asking about live call-ins. Maybe I'll do it on my birthday.
Yeah, we've been talking about the call-ins, guys. We're trying to work out the kinks in it. We're trying to come up with a system, and
we're doing the best we can. We're having a conversation about it. Yeah, Jason Bryce is out there, Papa Smurf. Let's see who else. Irvin's out there. Can't wait to link up with you in New York. Guys, I will be in New York City next Saturday night, a week from tomorrow. I'm going out to the club. I'm having a hell of a time. Anybody that's in New York City, hey, I'm already meeting my boy Irvin, so you know what? If you want to have a drink or something like that, I am down with that. And
hey, with Boston Red Sox on the mound, they got Miley on the mound, and the Yankees got Eovaldi on the mound. I don't know. Listen, the Yankees this year are going to – I told you yesterday, I think the Yankees are going to have a long season this year. They're going to struggle. My Yankee fans are going to cry like babies. It's going to be just like the Dallas fans 2 years ago. They just won't shut up. They just take that they're not good this year. So just be prepared to listen to that. And you guys know that this is if you live on the East Coast, this is like a huge rivalry. Everybody gets up for this. The bars will be packed tonight. Everybody will have on Yankee and Red Sox stuff. But I think these two teams are going in 2 separate directions. I think the Red Sox are better than the Yankees this year. But that's my opinion. And I like the Red Sox to win the game tonight.
All right. So, but it's just a lean. You're not going to bet
Just a lean. I'm not betting any baseball.
Okay.
So all these are leans. I'm not touching baseball right now. The NBA, there's 4 games in the NBA I love, and that's all I'm gonna do if I do anything tonight. It's looking like a night off. Like I told you guys, it's time to fall back for me for a minute. I'm trying to do some other stuff and check out where we're looking at for playoffs are concerned. I'm not really gonna be huge into gambling, and even if I bet tonight, you're talking like $50 to $100.
Yes, sir. Next one, St. Louis Cardinals at the Cincinnati Reds. St. Louis is favored -130. You can pick up the Reds at about, anywhere from 125 to 126-ish. Under over 8. Who you got pitching there?
You got Lackey going for the St. Louis Cardinals, and you got Marquis going for the Reds. Marquis used to pitch for the Cardinals. I know you guys think I don't know nothing about baseball, but I do know a little bit. Marquis used to pitch for the Cardinals, so he might be, really wanting to try to, show him that he's dope, So the Cincinnati Reds are off to a hot start. They're 3-0 already. So maybe we, it's hard to bet against the St. Louis Cardinals though at any point.
I hear you about that.
They're always good. I don't know if year in and year out they manage to stay competitive and good competitive. So, but you might want to take Marquis tonight. He's playing against his old team, so do what you like there.
Next one we got on the ticket is the New York Mets at the Atlanta Braves. And the Mets are -112. The Braves +107 with an under-over of 7 to 7.5. That's a 6:35 start in Atlanta.
I love how the Braves were going to stink this year, but are already out the gate with 3-0. I love
They'll
that.
fall off.
Okay?
They'll fall off. They always do that. It's there was actually a thing floating around on social media where it was like, every single year they dropped off, like that the epic collapse. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's just in their nature. You know what I mean? So,
right.
What you got?
You got Stutz going for the Braves, and you got Nice going for the Mets. The Mets, I think, we talked about them. A lot of people are liking what they see out of the Mets. Harvey pitched his butt off yesterday. They're getting a little bit of bat production as well. You know what? Maybe the Mets are going to be better than I thought. As I didn't think they were going to be that good this year still. And I'm still on the fence with them. Obviously, we've only seen 3 games out of them. But they appear to be a little bit competitive. But one thing, the Braves have generally always had the Mets' number, though.
I know. Always.
So why
always, dude, always beat the Mets. Yeah. I know, exactly. Man. I know. I grew up watching the Mets. I mean, I do like them, you know what I mean? But I always remember the Braves just laying the smackdown on them. So, guys, I don't know, man. Yeah, good luck with that. Next one we got is Pittsburgh Pirates at the Milwaukee Brew. Oh, the Brew Crew dream. There you go. There you go, player.
0-3 teams again. The Pirates got Lot going, and the Brewers got Freeze going. And I'll tell you what, man, what a nasty, ugly, nasty game.
Yes. Get the Brew Crew, son.
No.
All right, we're going to stay away from that one. One of them is going to catch a win at some point here. LA Dodgers at the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Dodgers are -129 with an under-over of 8.5.
And it's the battle of the Andersons. As you have B. Anderson on the mound for the Dodgers and C. Anderson on the mound for the Diamondbacks. So it's the battle of the Andersons today. No opinion on this game. Dodgers, are 2-1 right now. Diamondbacks 1-2. Diamondbacks just got finished playing San Francisco. The Dodgers, I believe, played Texas.
The Dodgers, no, they didn't play Texas. That was Oakland.
Oh, okay, Oakland, my bad. The Dodgers played, who did they play?
I forgot, man. That shows you how much I was betting on the Dodgers. Not at all.
Had the opener. I mean, Kershaw, opened up with the opener.
Yeah, they played somebody halfway decent. Was it the Padres? It was the Padres. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Right. All right. Next one we got on the ticket here. We got Seattle at the Oakland A's. Oakland A's are -109. Seattle +104 with an under-over of 7. We must have some pretty good pitching on the mound.
With the Padres?
With both of them, Seattle and Oakland.
Well, you got. Oh, I'm sorry, Seattle and Oakland. I was looking at the other game. I'm sorry. You got Walker going for Seattle, and you got Pomeranz going for Oakland.
Total's low, man. 7.
No idea. I have no idea about either one of these pitchers. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't give you anything on them.
Guys, if you got some opinions on these, let us know, man, because we're all ears as far as baseball is concerned. And speaking of baseball, the evil genius, Dr. Dan, posts his plays on our website every day, sportsbetterstv.com. Go take a look at it and, see what you like on that, man. Let's see. Next one we got, Clown Man Swag is feeling the Red Sox.
So am I, Clown Man.
All right. Direct Sports Solutions sent me something about, I can't really read that name, brother. Mark Mackis. I don't know. I'm going to be butchering the names, too. He said it's first start for him, by the way. Taking a look at this, San Diego. There you go. All right, yep. All right, so the next one we got on a ticket here. Let me just see what we got, my man. Pull it up.
San Diego against San Fran.
I believe that's the next one. No, I got Cases of Royals at the Angels.
All right, Cases of Royals at the Angels. You got Vargas going for the Royals and Santiago going for the Angels. The Royals off to a really hot start, 3-0. And I remember the Royals came out the gate and had a good beginning of the season as well yesterday. So you might want to stay away from this game as the Royals. They start off really hot, and then I guess they fizzle out towards the middle and the end. But right now, they seem to be, out the gate strong. So you might want to be careful in that spot. I don't have an opinion about that game.
All right.
But Vargas is a pretty good pitcher.
Final one we got on the ticket is the San Francisco Giants at the San Diego Padres. And the Padres are favorite here, minus 123 with an under-over of 6.5 to 7, dude.
They got Morrow on the mound for the Padres and Tim erratic, and who knows what's going to show up Lincecum today going for the Giants. We don't know what Tim's going to bring. I mean, last year, he was up and down a little bit, wild at times. But then a couple of games, he looked like the Cy Young winner he was a few years back. I don't know what he brings to the table this year, so it'll be a good game to probably watch. I would just watch it.
I wouldn't. I'm going to be watching NBA.
Well, it's a 10-10 start. We're going to watch Lake Show?
We'll be watching Lake Show, player.
Okay.
That's the game I'm looking at. But I may switch it over, during halftime or whatever. But what you think, man? So you're going to stay away from baseball today. You're not playing hockey, but you're all over NBAs.
All over the NBA.
All right. Why don't you give me an idea what you're looking at as far as the NBAs, and then I'll throw in my 2 cents, and we will go from there, kid.
The NBA, we're looking at something like a money line parlay, probably involving the Milwaukee Bucks, the Indiana Pacers, and then we got a straight play with possibly the Lakers by themselves. We might play them straight and not involve them. We can also add the Pelicans and the Thunder in the money line parlay thing. You can go to, even though the Thunder will eat up the money, but I think you can do those 4 teams in any way you want, any way, shape, form you want, and you're going to end up with money in your account in the morning.
Can you just rewind that for a minute? You said. Yep. Just think about how nasty that sounds.
I know.
The Pacers, the Bucks, Lake Show, and the Pelicans, dude.
I know. But this is what's great about it. I'm going to name the teams they're playing against. Timberwolves, Suns, Pistons, Knicks.
Okay. All right.
Sounds
Good
like
point.
a win to me.
Good point, brother. Good point. Oh, man, I love it. All right, yeah, I'm taking a look at that. I am taking a Lake Show. I am going to give the points with them. I wouldn't be surprised if they're down at the half and want to, screw around a little bit, give us some headaches. But at the end of the game, I think they'll pull through, and I think they'll win by, 7 or more points, to be honest with you. So I'm going to take them. I do hear what you're saying with the Milwaukee Bucks. I do really like the Indiana Pacers, even though Detroit's probably going to try to play spoiler. We got to be aware of that. So we'll go from there on that. And those are the only games that I like. I'm going to stay away. I'm going to stay away from the Pelicans game. But
got you.
All right, man. What you got to close out, brother?
And the Thunder. What about the Thunder, player?
It's too much. It's 14 points, dude.
I thought you were talking about getting a teaser involved. You could do a teaser with the Bucks, Pacers, and Thunder.
I may put it out there. I don't know yet, but we'll have the conversation.
All right. Hey, guys, thank you. It's been a great show. Good energy this morning. Hopefully, guys, my baseball will get better. as we see the teams play and they move on in the season, the baseball's going to get a little bit better. We'll have some ERAs going. We'll spot some pitchers. Let's just get this basketball and this hockey thing, get this going in the playoffs right now. As if you got playoff situations, it's better than regular season baseball, as far as I'm concerned, because you're going to get max effort out the guys.
Oh, definitely.
And that's what you want at all times. I know you guys who love baseball are going to still play baseball because there's 100 games to play, and you guys like that. But, honestly, you want to try to bet playoff situations as everybody's going to lay it all out there. Hey, great show today. I want to thank everybody for the retweet and everybody for the love. Clown Man Swags out there. My man Randy Lockhart, Rick Lopez, Lucky Luciano, Ben Diaz, Total Sports Edge, the kid, OJFB, what's happening, player, Cash Action Bets, Philly Picks, Irvin, my boy G Money over at NYI, Yippa82 is out there, Deeks Picks, Vegas Girl 92661, Jay Gotts, Tony Enap, Betting the Dream, Total Sports Edge, World Sports Picks, Joey, Jonesy, CZ, VIP 2015, Almighty Kev, Papa Smurf, G Rose, my boy Scott Weaver, Rafael Esparza, Nicholas J Sports, the Jen Dank, Sin City Maverick, the Champ, the Queen of Odds, No Request, and so many more. Papa Bear, AM Action, I'm sure you guys are out there as well. Haven't heard from you in a minute. Shout out your boy. Guys, I am the Dream. Thank you all for your support. Always remember who you're with and make the most of each and every day, because you cannot get this time back.
That's right, baby. We are Sports Bettors TV. We are the biggest sports betting show in the world, period. We love all you to death, man. All 179 countries. Guys, let me tell you something. We've been having meetings. We've been doing stuff. We are going to be doing some big things here at the biggest show in the world, okay? We're very excited, man. We got a lot of stuff in the horizon. Looking forward to making our show bigger and better and providing the best information, man, getting the best people on here, man, and really helping cash some tickets, guys. You know what I'm saying? So we love you to death. Go out there. Go easy. But get that money. Take care.